Welcome back to Meditating with me, Vidyamala. Today we're going to investigate the nature of our emotional life. We're going to get very close to our emotions, get to know them in the moment, be honest about what we're experiencing, positive or negative. And we're going to see if we can experience our emotional life as fluid, as changing. And this is coming closer to the true nature of things. From a mindfulness perspective, and this comes from Buddhism, it's said that everything is continually changing, and we suffer because we don't live in harmony with that truth. So difficult things we tend to solidify with our perception, our minds, get distressed by, react to. And pleasant things we tend to cling on to and grasp, try to solidify them, try to make them last forever, and then we get bitterly disappointed when they fade away. So one of the great skills of living a mindful life is to learn to live in harmony with flow, to live in harmony with the changing nature of everything. And this can give us tremendous confidence because we're not living at odds with things anymore. We're living aligned with the nature of experience. We live a fluid, open, receptive life. And our minds can open, our consciousness can open, can broaden, and we can begin to have little tastes of a consciousness that's vast, luminous, wise and loving. And today we're going to do this by investigating our emotional life. Negative emotion, positive emotion, these labels we give our experience. And we're going to see if we can acknowledge any negative emotion, any difficult emotions with great honesty, with courage, and simply let them go, simply let them flow away, rather than contracting against them. And positive emotion, we're also going to allow to flow and to change. But we're going to see if we can allow it to blossom, to grow into even more positive emotion. So we let go of the negative, and we rest upon the positive, and we allow it to bloom, to blossom, to expand into more and more creative states, more and more positive states. So, as always, let's establish our position, allowing the body to come to rest in your chosen posture, taking up your place upon the planet with dignity, with care, and allowing gravity to support you. Feeling into the points of contact between the body and the surface you're resting upon. And feeling inside the whole body. And feeling inside flow in the body. This body that seems so solid is a flow of sensations arising and passing. It's experiencing breathing, continually rocking, cradling, massaging the whole body. Fluids in the body flowing. Cells living. And staying in touch with the body, we now turn our awareness to include our emotions. Maybe coming to the heart area. What are you feeling? Does it feel contracted and tight, or does it feel soft and open? Does it feel a bit of both? Maybe you don't know what you're feeling. It doesn't matter. Just beginning to tune into this area and see if you can feel into the fluid changing nature of your emotional life. No 2 moments exactly the same. If you're experiencing a difficult, contracted emotion, seeing if you can rest back in the blue sky of awareness and let the emotion flow away with each moment. So letting go of identifying with the content of the emotion if it's difficult. But we acknowledge and we let go. We acknowledge and we let go with a kind of tenderness and care towards ourselves. Acknowledging our pain and letting it go with love. And if you've got a positive emotion, maybe there's some tiny sense in the heart area of openness. Just rest there. Feel into these seeds of joy and let them flow, let them change, and see if you can let them grow, blossom, bloom into more expansive emotional states. So we're still resting in flow, but we're choosing to attend to positive emotion. And as we do so, maybe we notice how it's quite natural for it to blossom into something more expansive, more joyful, more positive. Being very careful not to force or strain or grasp. It's a little bit like blowing on the embers of a fire. If you blow too hard, the fire goes out. If you don't blow at all, the fire grows out. But we're just noticing these tiny little embers of positive emotion, and we're resting there with intentional awareness, allowing them to grow. Always flowing, expanding, changing through the moments. This is the nature of everything, to flow, to change. But using awareness, we can allow this flow, this change to move towards more expansive states, simply by resting inside the heart area and allowing any tiny seeds of openness to bloom, to expand and to grow. So sitting for your chosen period, and when it comes time to conclude the meditation, seeing if you can take this training with you into your daily life, this training where we let go of negative emotion, we allow it to flow away from the moments, and we attend to positive emotion and we allow it to quite naturally blossom and grow into more expansive states. So I hope you have a great day, an interesting day, where you work with your emotional states from this fluid perspective. And I look forward to meditating with you tomorrow.